Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over Potato. This is Factory Town. Over the last couple of episodes, we have been making progress. Make no bones about it. However, in this episode, I want to see some real progress. When someone looks up in the dictionary for the definition of the word progress, I want this Let's Play series to appear. Unless it's a physical dictionary, in which case the best medium for communicating a video device is probably not a link in a physical dictionary. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards from that rather awkward topic of conversation, what do we want to do? Well, we want to finish up the school research. That's kind of what I want to do. I don't understand why... Well, in fact, I do understand why things are not going as swiftly as they should, because we've got a barn over here, which has got a whole bunch of mana crystals in, yet not much of an ability to do anything with that. Also, we need more coal. We need way more coal. Can I purchase this area? Sure. 3,000 bucks. Easy peasy. It's actually quite a nice area, you know? Quite a nice area. I could set this up to work a little better. So if we get that over there, we set up a coal mine. Perfect. And then we can just connect that up to this little output right here. We'll turn you onto... Where is it? Select recipe. We only want... oh, no, wrong one. We only want stone. There we go. And then let's make this work. See, I'm not mucking around today. Today is a day for progress. Today is an only progress day. Alright. See if we can do... I mean, okay, how are we going to make this... How are we going to make this work? Can we make a tunnel? I don't even think we can make a tunnel. Yeah, I don't think that's a possibility. Maybe a little bit ambitious. Let's go tools. Let's do terrain block down. Let's move all of this down. Sure. Move it all down. And then we'll just continue building the belt out here. There we go. Out there. Right. I mean, sure, to there? That kind of works. It kind of doesn't work. Okay. This may be a little bit of an unaffordable way to go about doing things, but it's fine. Alright, great. That's a dedicated coal supply belt, which means that we're going to be able to keep this this area completely fueled up forever and ever and ever, and we should not have any issues with regards to anything. Let's pump a whole bunch more workers into this magic forge. Is this area supplied by steam pipes? I don't actually know if it is. Let's check quickly. It's not, in fact. It's not. Let's get a bunch of steam pipes over here. I don't know if these... Okay, whatever. It's fine. I was waiting to say, I don't know if those guys are going to work. There we go. There we go. We're out of steam pipes. Wait, what? We need conveyors. Why is it saying that we need conveyors? That's peculiar. Well, whatever the case, we're still managing to get 100% of power to this area, so that's kind of nice. If we don't have the magic forge being created with... if we don't have power going into the magic forge, that's a price that I'm willing to pay. That's fine. We need to perhaps widen access so that we can get this barn in an area which is a little bit more easily accessible, so that it can be... so that we can increase the number of crystals that we're transporting at any one moment. However, I don't think that we really want to do that right now. We'll have to wait and see. How are we doing sandwich-wise? Sandwich-wise, we shouldn't have any issues, right? We do have issues. There's always issues with sandwich production. Always issues with sandwich production. I'll never get it. I'll never get it. I'll never get why sandwich production is so unbelievably complicated in this game. You just don't need to have cheese in a sandwich. It's just not a big deal. Not a big deal whatsoever. Yeah, let's delete that there. Sure, we're just going to try and eliminate fertilizer from this production process. Yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Can't make cooked chicken. Oh, this is just such a pain. It's such a stinking pain. Right. Just try and delete fertilizer. Delete fertilizer. Maybe we can do a similar sort of thing over here. Do we have the ability to make another one of these bad boys? We do indeed. Make one of those. And sort. Item filter. Fertilizer. There we go. Alright, now we're just taking fertilizer out of the process entirely. And that should lead to a much more consistent system. Alright, what is this? Mana transmitter, mana receiver, mana pipe, and mana power. Alright, mana crystals can be sent via long distances via ethereal mana pipes. A mana transmitter will send them back into a pipe network, and a mana receiver will turn... Alright, fine. So we can connect this area to a mana sort of pipe network thing. Mana pipe... Where is it? Mana transmitter? Mana transmitter. Sure. Can we put a mana transmitter right here then, I guess? Sure. And then we'll also need to get a mana receiver. Mana receiver, stick that somewhere around here. Sure. And then we just connect up some pipes. Do we even have the ability to connect up any pipes? No, we don't. How do we even make a mana pipe? That's the next question. Right, a mana pipe is a regular pipe plus a mana crystal. To be honest, that's not actually out with the realms of possibility. Right, we're still making stuff over here. Let's trash that. Lots and lots of pipes. That's what I'm interested in. Right. Why are the pipes not being output over here? Ah, because we don't have that. Okay, stop making wheels. Just make steam pipes. I think that steam pipes might just be what we're looking for. Okay. Yeah, so delete you. And then get you... How did... Okay. Where did that bit of belt go that I just deleted? I thought that went back into shared storage. Apparently I was wrong. Get that to come out there. Perfect. We've got a lot of metal gears. A lot of metal gears? A lot of metal wheels. Should I say. Right. There we go. That's looking pretty darn good. So we should be making steam pipes relatively consistently now. Do I want to delete all of these iron wheels? Not really, not from there. But let's create another magic forge. Let's create another magic forge. Like here, I guess. No reason not to do it right there. Let's do it with a mana pipe. And let's do it with a mana pipe? No, that's not the right terminology for what I was trying to communicate. Right. Something that looks a little like this. There we go. Let's pause before we get the opportunity to contaminate the system. In fact, you know what? We should just create a barn. Right there. Get a grabber. Out of there. That like that. That like that. Yeah. Because we're not going to be able to input any... Not going to be able to input any resources on that belt currently into the mana forge, so that's fine. So we might as well just let everything clear out of this barn and then be replaced with stuff from this barn, which is great. The grabber, we can put an item filter on that. We can only take iron wheels. That's great. It's perfect. And that pretty much clears up the system, I think, which is wonderful. Okay, so that's half the resources that we need to get over here. That's great. We need to fulfill the other half of the resources. To be honest, we could just use coal. We could just use coal. Is there a good way to go about getting access to that coal? There probably is. I just haven't seen it as of yet. Is supporting other entity? Yeah, maybe we can move the terrain block down. No, not really. That's not really going to work out for us, I don't think. Let's try be a little bit wacky here. There we go. Right, it's a little bit difficult to conceptualize exactly what I'm trying to do. Now it should be a little bit easier. Perfect. So, all we need to do is get a splitter, of which I don't have one as a reference nearby, so I'll grab one from over there. Put a splitter right there. Get a belt to run up here. Perfect. Run a belt pretty much down to the ground. There we go. And then run a belt all the way over here. We're a little bit short of supplies, which is a little bit of a problem. Why is it a problem? Well, we're not making nearly enough stuff. Why is this not happening? Oh, yeah. So that's a problem. The mine that is outputting resources is not outputting resources nearly fast enough, and that's because we've depleted a whole bunch of stone. Is there any other way to go about doing that? I mean, there's a plentiful stone deposit over there. I think that we might want to take advantage of that plentiful stone deposit, if you ask me. Right. Delete all of this. Right. I think that we can still make this happen with chute infrastructure. But it'll just be a little bit more complicated to do. I talked about making progress, and making progress I shall be doing. In fact, I would dare wager that we've already made a heck of a lot of progress. To be honest. Yeah, fine. Let's just do that. Chutes are unfortunately going to have to come out at a little bit of a funky angle. That grain is going to need to get removed. Here, remove resource. We're not gonna ever need it. Okay. Yep. Come out there. You need to be told to make stone. Beautiful. Then we need to do a little bit of a terrain block modification. That's great. Then we need to come out here like this. Just like so. And then, well, we'll need to get this over to there. To be honest, we don't need to do that. What we need to do is remove the stonemason and build another stonemason. And yeah, we'll do that there. We'll do stone brick, just like so. And then we'll get a little bit of this belt, which we have got in. No. It's pretty small quantities at the moment, unfortunately. Uh-oh. We just deleted a whole bunch of belt. I don't know where this belt is going, by the way. It should be going back into our shared inventory, but apparently it just isn't. Fine. I hope it's going somewhere. Okay. Let's get that there. That there. Cool. Alright, I think that that should be a high enough elevation. There we go. And then let's get some more of this belt. Excuse me. There we go. Some more of that belt. Gonna have to use some fancy belt to deal with that, but that's okay. Looking good. Right, are we gonna have enough? Oh no, it's not high enough. Oh no, it is high enough. That's fine. Are we gonna have the ability to make this work? I think we should. Delete this for now, because that doesn't need to be done exactly at this moment. However, we do need to make sure that we have an adequate number of stone blocks. Delete you. We don't need that. Get our 10 red coins back. Wonderful. We need to bump a whole bunch more masons into the building. Alright, great. Let's also pump a whole bunch more workers into the mine as well. Right, that's looking pretty darn good. Looks like resources are flowing pretty darn freely. Which means that we're going to be making a whole bunch more stone. Which means that stone can be transported to the workshop. Goodness gracious me. This is a little bit of a hodgepodge over here. How do I even delete that? That's a maddening state of affairs. Oh, we don't have any more conveyor belt. Oh, come on, video game. Right. There we go. Don't quite understand why we don't have any regular belt to use, but that's fine. Can I automate that route at all? And by automate that route, I mean, can I transport stone from this structure right here to where it needs to go right over here? This is getting a little bit silly, I've got to confess. However, it's doable, I think. Right, I need to output you from there. Right. Why is this not working? Can't build on uneven terrain? It's fine. There we go. Try that. Right, we need to get it to go into the workshop, the back of the workshop there. The problem is that the skyline is already so jam-packed with... with belts that I'm not even sure... I'm not even sure there's going to be enough space here. I also don't want to inhibit the growth of the trees in any way. Right, let's try and get this to go up a little bit. Right. Okay, so as long as we can meet this section here to that section there, we should be fine, right? Okay. Because I want to make sure that we've got enough ground clearance for underneath stuff to occur. Stuff underneath to continue to operate is what I meant. Right, you can get deleted since there's not anything that you're actually doing over here. And I should probably delete these support structures underneath so that we just have that bit more space. Right. Okay, is that about the same level? That looks pretty darn good. Right, 12 bits of belt. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Looks to be just about the right location. So it's just about the right height as well. Alright, perfect. Are we going to have enough belt to make this happen? I don't think we will. We just might. No, we're just shy. Also, I think we need to get rid of that block and then put that in there. So we have it going in at the right elevation. Perfect. All right, can I cannibalize some belt somewhere else? Maybe over here again? I know I do actually want to get that area up and running kind of soon, because I did talk about making progress. There we go. Okay. Now all we need to do is have a grabber right here. Not like that. And then like that. All right, grabber goes there. All right, perfect. All right, that's looking good. That's looking real good. That's looking fancy. Oh, goodness gracious me. There we go. Is that going to work a little bit better? I gosh darn hope so. Right, come here. I don't think your services as a wagon are required anymore. You did well. Right, let's bump a whole bunch of extra workers into this place. This forester is not doing entirely great because we don't have enough wood. All right, we don't have enough wood, and that means that we can't output any wheels. Every time I try to make progress, and it just doesn't want to work. Right, these trees are growing though, which is quite nice. Let me plant a little bit more stuff over here. Right, looking good. There we go. Tree planter. There we go. And then let's see if we can plant some trees. How do we plant trees? I think you can plant trees. Place gold ore. Plant tree. Here we go. There we go. So this area, hopefully, should never run out of trees anymore. I don't think that there is any accelerant that we can apply to tree growth, but at least we've started it. That's the important thing. We will hopefully get a few more wooden gears as we go, but nothing to worry about there. That should allow us just to make a few more bits of gear. A few more bits of belt is what I mean. Right. We're not getting enough iron now. You know what? Honestly, there's not much that we can really do about that. We're getting as much iron as we possibly can through this process, and it's fine. All right, that's good. That's fine. That's great. We've got a bit of belt. We can actually start to make that supply. We can also start to make that pipe supply network that I talked about a little bit earlier. It's completely the wrong direction. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right. Try that again, please, potato. There we go. Looking very fancy. Okay, we still need to get some fuel. We've got fuel over here. We need to link that up. We still need to get mana crystals. Mana crystals can be magically transported now via the mana transmitters, which is really cool. Let me see if I can create like you know what? Maybe I'll just delete this. Hold on a second. What I should do is I should just create a little platform up here. I should just create a little platform up here and put the mana transmitter up here. There's no reason not to, right? If it's elevated, it should still work completely fine. There we go. We're going to want to get a little bit of belt there. We're going to want to get a grabber. There we go. Load up the mana transmitter. Transmit mana. That's fine. It can now happen. However, we need to make mana pipes in order to get the mana transmitted. Hold up. Hold up. Ah, you're stuck now. Okay. This will not be a problem. This will not be a problem whatsoever. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so you deliver from here to there. But of course there's now too many things in here. Okay, mana power. Recharger, enchanter. That's what we actually need to do. So let's do that. That'll make the other wagon work, which is fine. Let's get another wagon. And this wagon is a temporary transportation route to the mana forge there. I'm actually going to get another wagon. And this is going to transport you to there. In fact, that's not even going to work. Do I just want to delete those mana stones? I don't want to delete 26 mana stones. They seem pretty darn useful. Alright, whatever. The mana forge is gonna make mana stuff. That's great. We're so close to making this happen. I just need that little bit extra. A little bit extra belt. There we go. One more bit of belt. One more bit of belt, and we got power. We got to be darn close, right? Machine shop. We need 4 bits of iron. Right, there we go. That should be enough to make it. Perfect. Happy days. Get that in there. We now have a mana forge. Great. We can even create a little output belt. And into there, sure. Just a little bit of mana piping for now. Do we want to put the number of workers in here up? Let's do that. 500%. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. That's looking real good. Until we can get ourselves a mana transmitter. Should I say another mana receiver over here. Let's do that now. Let's get a mana receiver. This is going to be the first system where we're going to make this whole crazy system work. Mana receiver. Let's get a mana receiver right about there. Sure, let's connect it up via mana pipes, which we're storing in this chest here. Ooh, looking good. Can't afford more resources. Ah, it's because it's not part of our shared storage. Yeah, let's put that in there. That goes out there. We need a grabber. I don't know why I didn't just put a barn here in the first place, but whatever. Mana pipes. There we go. Looking good. Why does it say I need belt? Why does it say I need belt? In order to place mana pipe, I need belt. Why is that the case? Is that just a bug or something? Like, why is it forcing me to place belt? Not quite sure why that's happening, but hey ho. What we can do for now to increase our speed of iron delivery, upgrade this belt, make it super fast belt. There we go. The faster the belt, the better, to be honest. So that we can get more iron to where it needs to go faster. You know what? Once again, I'm going to cannibalize that. There we go. A few more bits. Don't mind if I do. Take some belt from over there, as I've tended to do of late. That goes there. Perfect. There we go. Alright, you know what? That looks half decent now. Okay, the silo should be able to output at a very, very rapid rate now. That's what I like to see. Then we should have no issues with the forge. Should mean a whole bunch more belt coming through, which is lovely. We've already maxed out the amount of pipes that we can store in this area. That's grand. Let's delete that. We don't have any more. Don't have any more stuff. Why is this still sort of staggering? Oh, there's one bit of belt underneath that that splitter that's still holding us back. That's fine. There's not any more regular belt, is there? No, that looks fine to me. I'll get an extra grabber just to make sure that that works fine. Do we need to put the inputs up to high-speed belt? I don't know if that's strictly necessary, but at least we've got it now. Yeah, I really don't know if that's made any difference whatsoever, but at least that's going to hopefully mean that we get a little bit more belt coming through. Again, not entirely sure why. We should probably just dump these steam pipes, to be honest. Not entirely sure why we are requiring just iron belt. Not quite sure why we're requiring iron belt to make this process work. Just doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, so with that in mind, why does it do that? With that in mind, let's place the belt back. And now we can think about saving up a little bit of belt in order to get a mana receiver and whatnot working completely fine. Let's do move you. Move that around there. Excuse me? Alright, fine. And then let's get that there. So, now all we need to do is get a connection between here and a connection between there, and we're going to be golden. Have we got enough mana pipes to make this trek? I think we should be fine. Right, come out there. Yep, that will allow you to supply this area. Again, we're gonna link up a transmitter, mana receiver, and transmitter and whatnot. It's all gonna be perfect. In my mind, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, so why is this now working? Look at that. That's great. Why? I shouldn't be able to do this. I definitely should not be able to do that. Does it split here? Can I build a splitter? Logic blocks. Splitter. Hey, look at that. What do you know? What do you know? That's looking real good. That's looking real good. Oh my goodness. It's in the sky. It's happening actually in the sky. Well, that's fantastic. I'm delighted. I'm delighted that it works. Alright, we're now transmitting mana. That's looking pretty darn good. Yeah, we're burning through our mana crystals at a fair rate. I think we probably want to try and improve our production somewhat, but hey ho. Where's it going here? It's just going into nothingness? And then is it coming out over here? It is actually coming out over here. It's going backwards now. Alright, that's good. I'm glad we accomplished something. Let's get the move tool. Let's turn that around there. Let's get a bit of belt here. Output directly into the school. Right, will that work a little bit better? What the heck is happening here? Doesn't even require power or anything like that. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Yikes. Okay, I can see what's going on here. We've got mana crystals that are being transported in the air in their entirety. Why are we not receiving any stuff here? Oh, I know why we're not receiving any stuff here. Because we moved that machine. Right? Pipes, mana pipe. No. Apparently that didn't work. Now it works. Right. Needs to be connected apparently. Well, now it's connected. That's great. It's looking pretty darn good. There we go. What do you know? To be honest, could probably double this. There we go. Look at that. What can I say? Things are looking good. Things are looking real good. Things are looking real good apart from the fact that we don't actually have many more mana crystals. We're still making these crystals far too slowly. Can I get a grabber right here? There we go. I can output mana crystals as well as... Okay. That's fine. I think that's actually okay. I think that it will prioritize the one on the ground floor, but whatever the case, things are looking good now. We got a lot of mana bricks, which is very, very lovely indeed. I'm thinking that we actually might need to get another harvester drill. Yeah, we might not have enough mana shard inputs, which wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world, but it's fine. Alright, so that's Mana Forge. We're getting mana power at the moment. I did say that we were going to make a lot of progress in today's episode, and indeed I intend to stick to that. Where's all of our mana crystals gone? It says they're all in there, but are they all in the sky? Why are we not transporting mana crystals? Ah! This is the problem. Alright, so we had a mana brick come out. We need to put it on just mana crystals. There we go. That pretty much resolves the problem of having mana bricks in this barn as well. I don't really want to get rid of the mana bricks for now because they took a lot of effort to try and make. So, not keen on making that happen. Look at how cool that looks. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. That is great. I am so happy with that. That is truly amazing. Alright, mana power is coming along very, very nicely. Is there any other stuff that I needed to utilize? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that everything is looking good. Structural blocks. Don't have any more structural blocks. Don't have compute blocks yet. Don't have any new tools. Got a couple of new pipes. Mana connectors. We'll have to see how that operates. Also, I've not built anything from the decor section. Do I really have any interest in doing that? I don't think so. Not really at all, to be honest with you. This whole system looks like it's working as intended. Are we making any sandwiches? There are a couple of sandwiches coming around here. Looks like we're having a good amount of sandwiching going on, which makes me very happy. This is looking good. This is looking good. We're actually making cheese. Turns out that getting rid of fertilizer was the key to all of our problems. We now just do not have any fertilizer in this system, and it's looking good. Things are looking real, real good. Right. Let's get this pasture upgraded. Ideally, we could do with more workers in this grain mill. However, we don't have any more space for any more workers. So let's build some more houses and get those houses upgraded. We need cloth. We don't actually have any cloth at the moment because cloth is all being used and none of it is being kept in storage at the moment. Right, so that's not what I meant to do. I'm conscious of the fact that once we put a roof on this housing development here, And I need to stop messing up the placements. It might be a little bit difficult to access some of the houses underneath. So let's hope that I've upgraded all of the houses below. Level 5, level 5. Level 5, level 5. Alright, that's grand. Right, let's get some more houses. Let's place them directly... Ah, we need more wood. Alright, well, you know what? That would be a good thing for a little minion to do. Go get some wood from there and take it to the barn. Why? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Why are you not working? You don't... Okay. Wood there to there. Fine. Please, just... Don't give me any hassle. I'm not interested in hassle. Right, the next upgrade that we need is a whole bunch of enchanted stuff. We need to get mana power in order to make that happen, because for some obscure reason, mana power holds the key to selling specialized enchanted goods. Not quite sure why that wasn't part of the mana research project, but it doesn't particularly matter. It's fine. Let's try and get some houses upgraded. We can at least get them up to level 2. Level 5, level 5, level 3, level 5. Level 2, let's go level 3. Go level 5 there. Cloth is really the prohibiting factor at the moment. We've got a bunch of reinforced boards that we can use to upgrade. We're fine for money at the moment. There we go. That's still a level 1 house. There we go. Alright, so that's a fair bit of extra production. Let's pump some of those workers into the grain mill. That's looking very, very good. We could get water over here, but I'm not entirely sure if we need to get water. It would be nice, but no biggie, I don't think. I think we might just be able to survive. Right, and meanwhile, sandwiches are still being made at a fairly rapid rate. It should be an even rapider rate after we get a little bit more animal feed to the pasture by bumping up the production in the grain mill. That's the plan anyway. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty darn good. How are we doing mana production wise? Mana production wise, we're not doing too great. We are trying though. Let's bump up a whole bunch more people into that magic forge. Maybe that'll make somewhat of a difference. Another harvester drill. Honestly, I will get another harvester drill. Let's do that. See if it makes any difference. Yep. I think it might make somewhat of a difference, you know? Yeah, there's always more mana shards being needed over here. Could I use a mine to do this? You know what? I actually could. Ah. We require blue coins in order to make this happen. Well, that's fine. Right, do that. Get a grabber. Get a grabber right there. I'm not even sure if we need a mine, to be honest. Where are you taking resources to? We don't need to do this anymore. Stop. You can be deleted. You can also be deleted. Free up a little bit of extra population. Fine. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking good. I tell you what, we fixed our workshop production. I say we fixed our workshop production. We tried our best to fix our workshop production. And that mostly meant that things were fixed, just in general. It means that we're getting a steady supply of lumber to the workshop, and that means that the workshop is being able to feed the workshop. The wheels are being fed into the belt workshop, which is quite nice. It's looking good. Goodness gracious me, that scared me. That mana thing, it scared me. With this belt as well, we're getting a steady supply of stone. We're making a bunch of cloth conveyors. That's really good. It's really good. We should be making a whole bunch of belt as well. Look at that. What do you know? What do you know, we got a butt ton of belt. So I think that the only thing that we're waiting for at the moment is for the school research to be done. Ah, and it turns out that we've burnt through all of our backlog of books. Now, we don't actually have any leather. Believe it or not, we discontinued using leather in this vicinity. Now, that was for a good reason. That was for a very good reason. However, I'm thinking that we might need to try and get leather back again. The issue is that I don't want to get leather. I just don't like dealing with it. It was a massive pain to do last time. Right, let's do this. Let's get a leather. I can't, to be honest, though. Problem is that it's miles away from a grain farm. We've got this belt set up to work with leather. So you know what? Maybe we do a little bit of leather. We'll do a little bit of leather on one. But the chance of us having enough grain is just almost non-existent. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to delete all of this belt because we need to modernize. And by modernize, I mean we need to go back to chutes, honestly. Yeah. No. Yeah, we need to go back to chutes. No, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. There we go. Hold up. There we go. That's fine. Rotate this. Get that rotated. Great. Okay, so with that, once we get the grabber set up, we should be able to export a bunch more grain. Get rid of you. Right. There we go. And there we go. Right. So, with that, are we going to get any more grain? I would very much like that to be the case. Does look like we're getting a little bit more grain. Is that enough to get a little bit of leather? Should be. You know what? Maybe we straight up just make this a solely leather production facility. I think that might be what we do. Right. Yeah, this, to be honest, doesn't seem to be the most efficient way of going about doing things, but it's at least working. How are we doing for fertilizer? We've almost completely gotten rid of all of our fertilizer, which is great. Fantastic. Super happy about that. We seem to have a lot of extra resources left, as in extra grain left. Let me try this. Animal feed. Sure. There we go. That'll be an input there. Let's get rid of this. I'm just trying to find something which works, you know? There we go. Let's bump that full of people. Are we making grain continuously? Not continuously. There we go. Alright. So, with that, I think that we should be fine. It's absolutely far from perfect. But it does, I think, give us just that little bit of extra grain production. Yep, okay. That's looking good. That's looking good. I mean, to be honest, we could do with an extra farm over here. Could do with an extra farm right there. And if we do that, then that can help solely feed. There we go, 10 workers. That can help solely feed the grain mill. We've got one central farm, which literally just administers water and fertilizer to everything. And then we've got 2 sort of farms on the outskirts, which deal with everything else. That's, you know what, that's pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. And I think that that gives us just a little bit of extra animal feed for these pastures and whatnot. Now, we've got a little bit of leather, do we? We got a little bit of leather, which is lovely. Have we got somebody that takes leather? We got somebody that takes leather. It's just one person, though. I think that that needs to be upgraded to a wagon. Leather to the workshop. Great. And you take pages from the paper mill, right? And then you take books to here. All right, great. Problem is that it takes 30 research supplies in order to make this, in order to make one little unit of power. What are you doing? Is that not working? Ah. Are we even making any... Are we even making any reinforced planks? To be honest, we might not be. We've got 244 in stock, but we're not making any at present. Because we don't have any planks. Ah, I see what the issue is. I see what the issue is here. So, the issue is that we do not have access route for... We do not have an access route for, yet these bad boys. There we go. Now we can make planks. Now we can get, now we can resupply planks again. That's great. Right, looking good. Looking very, very good. Okay, so that's fixed all of our problems. We're now making leather. It's not very common that we make much leather, but it's fine. We upgrade this pasture, sure. Upgrade this pasture again. Upgrade it again. Lovely. So the leather pasture is going to be fully upgraded. Let's get all of these pastures to be fully upgraded, actually, since the resources that it requires are pretty easy to deal with, actually. I would dearly love the next level of belt for this area. But if we can't have that, then that's not a problem. We're fine for wool, that's great. We're fine for money. All of our money is ridiculous, actually. I wonder if there's a cap. I'm not sure. But it doesn't actually matter. It's fine. It's totally fine. Who is transporting resources to this barn? What are you doing? You can just be deleted, to be honest. You know what? Everything is looking pretty darn good. The only thing that I wasn't anticipating running out of was books. But that doesn't actually matter that much. Because I think that we might be able to get enchanted books kind of soon. No. I am completely full of nonsense. Magic robe, magic cloak, mana connector, enchanter. I think the enchanter is what we need. Elemental extraction. That's also fine. Can we make enchanted books? I don't think we can at the moment. No. Health potion? We can make a health potion. How do we make a health potion? Presumably it's done in a workshop. Actually, no. It'll be done in... It'll be done in a kitchen, probably. Berry cake. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't actually realize that we could use... That we could make purple coins at the moment. Alright. That's gourmet. Sellable gourmet. Presumably... Yeah, presumably that's sellable... as well. Okay, that's... Oh, that's a it's a pain to make. That's a real pain to make. Is there anything simpler? I mean, 2 apples, butter, sugar, and flour. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's gonna be a challenge. So where would we make health potions then? I don't know. If not workshops? Health potions, maybe at the Magic Forge? I don't know if I can check anywhere. I mean, I've got research, but that doesn't... Yeah. Doesn't give me any intel. Yeah, I honestly have absolutely zero idea how to make that work. Yep. Oh well. Are we still getting sandwiches? Yeah, we're still getting a sandwich every now and again. Is it worth it? Not really. Not at all. Alright, well, we've got a kitchen set up over here already. I think that we should honestly consider trying to make a cake. Although, boy oh boy, it's going to be kind of hard to do. So, let's get this straight. What are the resources that we need in order to make this this regular old cake? Man, we need flour. Flour is going to be a big one. All right. All right, we got berries out here. That's fine. Let's get this moved around. Stick it over there, sure. Okay, so cake. We need sugar. We need butter. We need eggs. Right, so we need two... Well, I say we need 2 farms. We need 1 farm. We need 1 farm. Right here. Can't produce nearby resources. Yep, that's fine. But it will. I need to go into farm tiles. Yep. Build a bunch of farm tiles out here. Yeah, we'll leave that as that for now. And then the resources that we need to get are grain. Grain and sugar? Do we grow sugar on a farm tile? I think we do. Plant sugar. Yeah, okay, so we need sugar first, which I've actually had a brainwave. I know exactly where we're going to get that sugar. So, I left a little sugar out here for just this reason. If we ever needed to harvest it, it would provide perfect opportunity. There we go. Looking wonderful. So, we're going to harvest a little bit of sugar from here. That means that we're going to be able to plant some sugar over... What the heck are you doing? You just jumped across that water? Okay, alright. Not understanding why that's the case, but whatever. So that'll be fine. Sugar, 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 sugar. Plant sugar. Right, great. We're going to be able to grow our very own sugar, which is perfect. Right, so harvest sugar, harvest grain. Harvest both of these bad boys. I'm going to delete this kitchen, actually. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to move. I'm going to use the brand new move tool. It's fantastic. These herbs. Don't need these herbs. So, then we need to turn... I mean, that sugar is ready to go, actually, isn't it? The sugar is pretty much ready to go. But the flour needs to be processed in a grain mill. I really should have a food preparation area, but I feel that this is the only area that I can reliably use. Grain mill, sure. Let's turn that into flour. Might as well just do it with a chute. Get myself a grabber. There we go. That's going to make flour. Then that flour is going to be transported right on over to the kitchen, which is actually going to get moved again on a temporary basis, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize a tool, terrain block down. Let's just make this whole area just much flatter. And I might cut the grass as well. Right, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's cut the grass. I'm surprised you don't have to pay some coins for cutting the grass. Although I understand why it's a tool, because it's very annoying. Very annoying having the grass around there. Alright, so you get moved back over here. This flour is now ready for transport. I'll move that back over there. Let's get a grabberoni. And that flour can be shipped directly next door, which is wonderful. Meanwhile, let's get a exit out the front of here. And into there. Whoa, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's get a grabber. And the grabber will only take sugar. There we go. Which is fine. Right. So, building output with an item that is not compatible with chute. Okay, look, that's fine. If that's the case, then we can just change things up a little bit. It's a-okay with me. Let's do... we'll have to do it here. Fine. Input there. Grabber here. Grabber only takes sugar. Looking good. So sugar goes in there. That's sugar. That's perfect. Now, butter and eggs. Now, I believe we both get them from pastures. We get both of those resources from pastures, but we're going to need to refine butter, presumably in a kitchen. Yeah, so we're going to select a butter recipe here as well. Yeah, butter. So butter is just milk. Butter is straight up milk. Okay, that's actually much easier than I was anticipating. Alright, great. Berry cake, jam. You know, we should also make berry cake. I know it's a little bit more ambitious, but I think it'll be similarly difficult to do because we've got berries over here. We might as well utilize those berries that we've got right on our doorstep, right? That's my logic anyway. Sure, get that there. That needs to make us some milk and some eggs. That's perfect. Let's get a farm again right over here. Yep, do that there. I need you to make me berries, and I need you to make me grain. Oh, beautiful. Recharger, enchanter, mana connector, magic cloak, magic robe, elemental extraction. That's great. Mana extractor. Yeah, we're doing this. That's fine. We're already making that happen. So a grain mill. Not enough population. Really? That's not cool. There we go. Get you upgraded. Upgraded again. Upgraded. Upgraded again. All right. That's another 10 population. That's fine. Let's get a grain mill. Let's do that there. Animal feed. Literally just animal feed. And then that can go in there just like so. We get a grabber. The grabber says we're only going to take grain. And then the berries will be transported over here somewhere. I haven't quite figured out how that's going to work yet. We should probably remove this row of berries so that we can get a chute directly to connect up there. That's fine though. Why are we not making this happen? Why is this not working? Why did I... That's got a berry on it. It's got a darn berry on it. Right. Where is it? Grain. There we go. Okay. The grain mill is now operational. That means that you go here. We get a grabber. Perfect. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We now need a well. Get myself a well. Okay. Can we manage to feed in both of these places? Both of these to both the farm and the other place? I think we can, you know? Look at that. What do you know? What do you know? It's a Christmas miracle. It actually ends up working. That's great. Okay, so milk needs to be transported directly over here. Eggs need to be transported directly over here. Is that doable? That is entirely doable. We have an output here, input here. We need to get ourselves an obelisk of fertilizer destruction. Ooh, interesting. Okay. And we'll just get ourselves a pusher. Or a sorter, or whatever the heck it's called. Logic blocks, sorter, boom. You will sort fertilizer, because no one cares about fertilizer. In fact, actually, hold up. We need flame over here. Let me not use this for now. It might not work, but in fact, I'm almost certain that it won't work, but hey-ho. Alright, so butter, that's good. Eggs, fine. Right, let's see if this works. Getting a little bit of flame. We're going to make a bunch of butter, and now we can make cakes. Okay, so we need to make jam. How do we make jam? We need jam in the... jam in this place. Jam, we need fruit and sugar. Right, let's make jam as well. So, berries are going to come out of here. You know what? I'm going to do something which I may regret later. I'm going to remove these resources so that I can get a belt down the side into there. Let's get a grabber up there. This grabber will only take berries. Wonderful. Alright, how's that looking? We do reduce the pool that we draw from, but I think that's fine. So, we're now going to make jam. We need 2 bits of jam. Honestly, this is fine. This is totally fine. We do need to get more sugar. We do need more sugar. That is for sure. We need more sugar, but the reason that we don't have more sugar at present is because we previously didn't have enough to plant in tiles, which is great. Right, I'm going to manually apply fertilizer. And then I will manually apply water. In fact, I can't even do that. I don't even have any water saved up. It's fine. Have we made any berry cakes yet? We're making berry cakes. Holy cow. That wasn't even that difficult. We did it. We're actually doing it. We are actually legitimately doing it. It's not fast. It's not fast. It's not particularly good, but it is working. Berry jam to make a berry cake. It's working. Uh-oh. Now it's not working. Because we don't have enough eggs. Or we've got too many eggs. Yeah, we got too many eggs. It's easier to make eggs than it is to make milk. Alright, I think we're going to need to get a second pasture. Right. No. Move this pasture here. Yeah, move this pasture to like over in this area. And then get a chute. This pasture can make eggs. And then this pasture can make just milk. Alright, there we go. We do need more grain. That's a fact of life, unfortunately. So let's bump up the amount of people that we have in the farm. That's fine. Right, so come down here. Let's get a fertilizer sorter. Let's get that to sort fertilizer. Because I'm pretty sure that we'll have too much fertilizer now. And I don't want to go over the top, you know? And we also need water over here. We need to get a well. grabber. Right. Does that work a little bit smoother? No, it's not going to work a little bit smoother because I've combined them both onto the same belt. Right. The way that we fix this is again by removing another berry resource, which I really should not be removing anymore. So you come down this way, you come down this way, you go down. In fact, you know what? You can just go like that. And then that can go like that. Okay, that's fine. And that means that we should have a reasonably... Wrong orientation. There we go. Okay, so milk goes in one place. Eggs go in another place. That looks good. Bish bash bosh. Fertilizer. We still got a little bit of fertilizer coming through. This is fine. And all this time, we've been making a whole bunch of berry cakes, which is just the most wonderful thing in the world. Truly, it is fantastic. We're still making berry cakes. We're still making berry cakes. So as long as we continue to make them at a reasonably fast speed, we will be able to output them over here, and then we'll be able to sell them. Holy cow. I'm so excited. I didn't realize. That was just a... Just tack that on. Uh-oh. Right, I don't want to be grabbing butter. No. I want to be grabbing berry cakes and berry cakes only. Right, wonderful. Berry cakes. Who would have thunk it? Let's get ourselves a silo to store these berry cakes in. Pretty sure that's not the most optimal way to store these cakes, but that's fine. Let's get a wagon. This wagon will transport the goods right over to where we need them, which I'm pretty sure is at the food market. Is it even at the food market? It might not even be at the food market. It might not be at the food market. Apocryphy? No? Gourmet. Honestly, not quite sure where we sell this then. Do we need to sell it directly to the houses? Hold up. It was put as a direct input into the houses, and that seems to work. So we need to deliver... We need to... Oh my goodness. So we need to deliver the cakes directly to the houses. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. It's not out with the realms of possibility, mind you, but it is going to be a challenge. Alright, this area is also a nightmare. I'm going to fix this area whilst I can view it. There we go. Alright, back to the chase. Yeah, there's way too many wagons going in here. 54 coins. That's a good one. Alright, so it looks like the trucks just drop them off wherever they need to go, really? If they're accessible. Problem is that houses on the second floor will not be accessible. But that's okay. We'll deal with that issue as we come to it. I think we're going to finish up here today. Things are looking good. We made berry cakes. This is a joyous occasion. Really, truly the greatest. We're making so many as well. It's fantastic. Anyway, ladies and gents, as I say, we're going to finish up. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Potato. This has been Factory Town. I'll see you next time. Bye.